welcome to the Now with Victor Alexander. I'm so happy to be here. You guys, forgive me for getting here late. I'm so sorry about that. Just moving a little slow today. But that's all good. We move on. We digress. Today we are here with Cedric, and he's going to talk to us a little bit about what he has going on this weekend for Black Pride. As you guys know, the main purpose of the show is to completely and totally give you guys an option to have positive experiences in your day-to-day movements and motions, spotlighting different events that are cool and neat that give you the ability to go out and have fun and have positive experiences. So that's my main focus and purpose. So that's why I have Cedric here today to kind of tell me a little bit about what he has going on and his events and how he got started doing what he does. So here in a second we'll switch the camera over to him so you guys can see him. But if you want to come up to the mic and just say hello to them as we get you all ready.
This is Cedric Contrell.
We got you on.
Good evening, everybody. How y'all doing? It's Cedric Contrell.
What's up, Cedric? Yo, you sound good on the mic. Go ahead.
Oh, I do?
Yeah. You sound good on the mic. So tell me a little bit about how you got started. What was the whole?
Man, it actually just kind of fell into my lap. I actually started off I've been throwing parties in Atlanta for about 10 years, house parties.
Oh, yeah?
And last year, a friend of mine tried to get me to start promoting, actually a couple of years ago, and I always told everybody, no, I didn't want to be in the limelight, the spotlight. And then went through a bad breakup, and I was just like, fuck it, I'm going to do me now.
Hell yeah.
So I started throwing parties.
Hell yeah. So what was the first party that you threw, that you remember?
My very first party. My very first party, I'll probably say I was about 21 years old in the dorms.
Was it a kegger or was it just a regular?
I was just a regular. Everybody brought a bottle and we just had a good time in the dorm room. You know how it goes. Just the fellas kicking it.
Turn up. So what do you have going on? And I didn't grab your name. Tell me your name. Lorenzo. I'm Victor. How you doing? Welcome to the Now with Victor. So what do you have going on this weekend? What you got planned?
Oh man, I got a lot of things going on. Friday night I'm at Sutra Lounge. We're doing a kind of mixy event. We actually labeled it two different things. We did King Friday and Remix Fridays. Okay. Because we were marketing to not just gay, but to straight also. We want to have an event that's open to everybody, whether you're gay, straight, black, white, doesn't matter. We invited everyone to come out.
All right, cool. So you're having literally an everybody event.
That's right, because it's right off Crescent Avenue. So that's the main party area. So it's gonna be a lot of people that's local, that's walking through. So we don't want to turn anybody away. We want to make sure that everybody can have a good time, especially since there's so many other parties going on in the city. So we just want to make sure that we're just diverse and we market to everybody.
Okay. So what night is that?
That's Friday night.
It's Friday night. And what time does it start?
10 p.m. until 3 a.m.
Okay.
And that's also sponsored by AC Alter Ego Entertainment and Steve Kangroove Entertainment.
Okay. And so how should they dress? Is there a specific attire that they should be wearing?
Dress because it's going to be hot.
There's going to be a lot of people, right?
Oh yeah, it's going to be packed.
Okay, cool.
Outdoor patio, all that good stuff, VIP, bottle service. We try to create experiences where it's upscale but not uptight.
Okay. I like that. Upscale but not uptight. So what else do you have going on?
I'm doing my annual big ass house party. I've been doing this party, I probably say since 2007, since I first moved to Atlanta. I actually just recently started charging last year, only because people come to your house without a bottle. It was also usually bring a bottle in. So now what I do is you can bring a bottle, you get in free. If not, it's $10 starting cover without a bottle.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I don't know why people decide they're gonna come to a party without a bottle. It's like you gotta you can't come in empty-handed. If you come empty-handed, you need to go ahead and just turn right around at the door and leave.
I just feel like it's just common courtesy. Wherever I go, I always bring a bottle. I always keep a couple in the car just in case I go to somebody's. Always keep a couple in the car.
You know who you sound like, don't you? You sound like Howard.
Oh, I got a case in the car. How about that right now?
A case of what?
Oh, right. Oh, 3 Olives. That's my sponsor for this weekend.
Okay. Oh, hey, turn up for 3 Olives. What up, Mr. Tyson? How you doing? I'm good.
What's going on, man?
You want to come and sit? You can come sit next to me if you want to. We'll get with you in a second. This is Cedric.
Cedric Contrell.
I'm sorry. I'm leaving the last little part off. You know, I met you with just the Cedric with the boot on.
Oh, you know, I had to reinvent myself.
Yeah, absolutely. I know how it goes. Okay, so what else you got going on?
I'm sponsoring with Florida Entertainment. They're doing a pool party. We're doing co-partnership, cross promotion. I support them, they support me, and I think that's how it should be anyway this weekend. I wish that everybody was out here promoting to each other, or we could have all collaborated, had one major event instead of being separate.
Well, I want to kind of get us there. I feel like there's a real big division and separation with the different people who are having events in Atlanta, which is kind of why I wanted to kind of start doing this, where we have different people who are having different events in the city at different time periods, and in that way, not necessarily being in competition, but kind of flowing it together. Okay, your event starts at 3, and my event starts at 10. Your event ends at 10, so everybody can come. Stuff like that. So then that way, everybody kind of gets to get covered, and everybody has the option and the ability to do the things that they want to do.
You're right.
And if they can hear about it and say, okay, well, these guys are cool, let me go check them out. So you got a pool party. Where is that at?
TBA. They don't want to announce it until the day before.
Hey.
They don't want anybody else to find out what the spot is.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's TBA.
So, and that's going to be like a text message?
It's going to be via text message and then social media.
Okay. So where do they need to go so that they can find out when and where that is?
They can follow me on Facebook at, of course, Cedric Cantrell.
Yeah.
Or you can hit me up on Instagram at Said Entertainment. Also, via text message service, 404-590-0233. Text Sutra, and I'll make sure you get that information.
Go ahead. Yeah, I follow. I got that. I get those text messages. I do. It's like every week. I may or may not be in Atlanta, but like, bzz, I'm like, oh, well, they got something going on. Bzz, house party. Bzz. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, he's like,
oh, you like to throw random parties all the time.
Oh, yeah, all the
house, just cause.
How about like open close? Look, I was just playing. Like he's got something going on. As soon as I can clear my schedule, I go to your stuff. But you throw a good party. I think the first party that I came to of yours, I had flown back in from somewhere. I don't know where. What was that? What night was that when I came to? It was a underground club.
Underground.
It was over by. It was across the street from Opera.
That was Sutra.
Sutra? That's a really nice venue. That's a really nice venue. It was the air conditioning was really good too.
Yeah, it's good in there.
And I don't know who was DJing, but he was killing it.
Probably DJ Real.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, he always spins for us.
Okay, so go through a rundown again of what you have going on this weekend.
Okay, so Friday night I'm at Sutra Lounge. That's from 10 p.m. until midnight. We got a pool party from 3 p.m. until 9 p.m. After that, also have my house party, big ass house party at my crib, 9 p.m. until 3 a.m.
Okay.
And then on Sunday, day party with Romeo and Sean Carter.
Oh, shit. Okay.
We're gonna be at Harlem Nights.
Okay.
That was our new spot after we left Prickly Pear. So make sure y'all come out and support us like y'all did at Prickly Pear.
Okay, yeah, Prickly Pear was. I thought that was your spot too.
Oh yeah.
Prickly Pear was cool. That was a cool little spot. It was packed all the time. You got to get there early.
So now we're gonna get Harlem Nights packed, just like Prickly Pear was. You know how it goes.
And so then the Facebook page that they need to go to is
the same thing.
All right.
So it's Cedric Cantrell. You can also find me on Instagram, Said Entertainment, and of course you can text me.
Okay, cool. So you guys, I will make sure that I have all of that spotlighted on the Facebook page and on my Facebook pages and on my Snapchat as well and Instagram, so that you guys are able to get connected and go and check out his events. He throws some pretty cool events. I'm not gonna lie to you. So make sure you guys follow him. Get on that text list every single weekend. I swear to you, it is always something going on with him, and his parties are dope as fuck. I can say that on the air. So yeah. So Mr. Tyson Adonis, how you doing?
I'm well. I'm blessed.
Welcome. I'm doing good. So what you got going on this weekend?
Oh man, it's gonna be one of my first times throwing an event. It's pretty much a collaborative effort between myself and a lot of other dancers. Well, a couple. The event is being put on by myself and another dancer, but it's a collaborative effort between myself and the other dancers.
What other dancers are you going to be working with?
I'm with pretty much collaborating with Montana, and then we're kind of incorporating dancers from, I don't want to say Richard, I want to say the white dance background and the black dance background.
Oh well, okay, that's cool.
Bring in dancers from
well, I'm gonna pop in for a little bit and grace the floor with a little something. I am gonna do that. I'm gonna tear it up for you a little bit. Awesome. I cut loose every once in a while.
Yeah, you do. I see it. No, but the whole mindset behind the idea is that it being Pride and most of the parties involve strippers, and they kind of have that stripper asset to it. but not necessarily focusing on them. We wanted to give the people an option to have that sole focus on erotic entertainment or dance entertainment, as opposed to the party and then the dancers being in the background, and also give the dancers a better venue to make money when it's more focused on them.
Okay. And so is it just dancers, or do you have other people that are coming in as well?
Yeah,
or?
so the event is called Strippers and Socialites.
Strippers and Socialites?
As you know, I don't have a big social media presence or entity, so I don't really know or partake in any of the socialites that are coming. That's what Montana's doing.
We're gonna have to get you there. You guys stop being so chicken. It ain't that bad.
We all need social media.
You have to have cave in.
But yeah, so we're supposed to have some, I guess, Atlanta elite socialites there as well.
Okay.
I can't speak too much on who those are, but come and find out.
Okay. So now, where's the event going to be held?
It's at Club 868. Other people also know it as the Marquette.
Oh,
It's
okay.
868 Joseph E. Boom Boulevard.
Tonight?
No, it's Sunday. It's
Sunday.
a day party Sunday. Yeah.
Okay. Now, what time
It's
is that?
also a
start?
day party. So it starts at 6 and it's going until people pretty much leave and go to another event.
Okay, so they can pop in at your day party,
Exactly.
and then pop over there, and then maybe pop back, and that's how I kick it. When I kick it, I'm like, look, hey, let's fill the tank up, make you. Well, I'm not gonna say that, but have a nice little cup of bottle of water in the center console, and
Yeah, with a little extra in
a
it.
little extra. That's just a little extra. Yeah, just a little
Lime, right? Some grenadine and lime.
Maybe a little gin, a little Tanqueray, and a little cranberry, a little splash of Sprite, something like that.
$3 is my drink of choice.
I do like $3. That $3 grape is I like that. I can drink that over ice.
My favorite is the peach.
Haven't had the peach.
Mm-hmm.
You got some in the car?
I got pineapple in the car.
Okay. Well, we may have to have a shot.
Oh, yeah.
Of that.
They don't have anything in the car.
No, I believe it. Look, he knows Howard. And Howard stays with a bottle in the car.
Oh, yeah, brother.
And they're
Howard,
closed
sick.
bottles, by the way.
What'd you say?
Oh, yeah, all the bottles in my car are
bottles
closed.
Oh, you mean they're new? Oh, you mean they're not open?
They're not open containers.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Just in case any popos are listening.
Look, I know some of the popos that are listening. They ride with some open containers and open bottles too, and y'all know y'all do. So don't be trying to pull them over because you know you do it. Look, I already know. I'm not gonna point no names
Where
out.
they coming from? She's just pulling out of here.
But anyway, you guys, I'm so happy that you guys came on the show. It's 7:25, so we're still just kind of like rolling a little bit. You guys want to sit and stay and talk with me a little bit? Are y'all ready to go?
I can stay and talk.
All right, cool. So this week has been really, really interesting. As I was like coming in today, I was in the Uber, and so I went live, and I was just like letting everybody know I'm so sorry for getting here late. But I was talking about perspective, and I'm talking about how sometimes when you find yourself in a space and in a place where you have a negative outlook on what it is that you're doing. So for me, it was going home. And Tyson would tell you that I'm from St. Louis, and so I had issues with going home and being at home and being around family and being in my hometown because there were a lot of bad memories, a lot of negative memories, friends who passed away, places where my car got broke into, stuff like that. I'm driving past all these places and remembering this stuff. And I had to change my perspective. I had to change my outlook. I had to say, what I need to do is look at it in a positive space and do the things that are in the city that are fun versus only focusing on the negative. Yes, there's a high crime rate. Yes, there's a high murder rate. But I found that as I changed my perspective, it made things a whole lot easier for me to move forward and enjoy the trip. And it made the trip one of the best trips that I've ever had. Have you guys ever experienced anything like that?
Yeah. I'm sorry. If you guys don't want to speak first, I can attest to that same anxiety behind going home, or just a different feeling behind going home, especially when you haven't been for a while. My first experience was back in undergrad when I first went off and hadn't been back home. Probably my first time going home was my junior year going back home. It was just some built-up anxiety around going back, and I'm not necessarily sure why. We're traumatic. I wouldn't say traumatic experiences, but we all have crazy experiences back home that we get away from, and now we're used to being outside of a certain environment. And I think it's just for me, it was an anxiety about just going back. But when I went back and had those good experiences and reestablished some of those relationships that I had been strained or had been missed, kind of reconnected, it made it a lot easier. Now I'm a lot more fond of going home.
Now, where are you from again?
I'm from Flint, Michigan.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there was a whole lot of anxiety then, wasn't it?
Yeah, man. Just
so what were some of the positive things that you were able to see and experience?
Man, the best thing was family.
Yeah.
My mom actually I got a younger brother, so that was my first time meeting him. I know, right?
Congratulations. Mama's still cooking.
Right, exactly. And then my sister as well. And so just seeing family, man, it had been so long. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not a big social media person, so no one's seen me or talked to me in a long time.
Yeah.
And I don't really call too much. I'm not a big phone person either. So just seeing people and loving on them and getting loved on from the people who love you. So it's good.
Yeah, it absolutely definitely changed. I mean, and when you're able to have positive experiences and when you're able to enjoy those moments, it kind of allows you to forget about the bad. What you got? What happened? What were your positive experiences?
You know, I'm over here. I'm antsy, right? So I used to hate going home.
Where's home for you?
Jacksonville, Florida.
Okay.
Mostly it's about social acceptance. Whether you're, family, the way you're brought up. Other issues are, am I successful enough when I go home? You already know that family see you doing well via social media. That's one reason why I don't like to publicize when I buy something or if I go somewhere, because when family see you doing well, they all have their hand out or trying to tear you down. So for me, those are the issues that I have to deal with. But the good thing is when I go home, I get to escape. I get to go out, I have a good time. I meet and hang out with friends that I went to college with, high school with. Don't really, and of course family. You know what I mean? We always felt rooted in family because growing up in Jacksonville, it's hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I grew up in the hood, grew up in a 2-bedroom duplex with rats and roaches, man. So for me to say now at 35, I have my own house and my own crib, that type of, you know what I mean, and I'm doing well.
Yeah.
Like, it's like being the prodigy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Being in those at-risk programs, like, you know what I mean, having people tell you're not going to make it. Or you're not going to live till you're 21.
Yeah.
And seeing that I'm still here amongst the living and still working towards, I should say, the destiny that God has for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because whatever everything I do is because of the will of God. It's not my own.
Right.
So I just tell anybody who's afraid to go at home, go back there.
Yeah.
Because that going home, though it's your past, it made you who you are today.
Absolutely.
Your past is not your future.
Right.
It prepared you for your greatness.
Yep. You're right. You know what? That's so dope. That's so dope. You just spoke to me a whole lot with that because it's quite clear that home is where you start. That's your roots. And if you aren't completely and totally aware of what your roots are and what your roots were and what your roots did for you, then it kind of stifles you with your progress forward. I mean, yes, you want to move forward and not worry about your past. That's why the ass is behind you. I love when people say your ass is behind you. So all the shit and all the other stuff goes right on out the back.
That's
and
right.
You can keep on moving forward. But every once in a while you got to remember, okay, this is where I was, and this is where I'm going, and this is where I'm going to be, and I'm not. This is where I started, and this is where I am now. So let me look at this time frame, and this is how far it's gotten me. And this is how far I've been able to move forward, and that's cool.
Yeah.
It's really cool. What about you? We're gonna bring you in.
You want to talk to him?
Yeah. Slim Shady.
I want to introduce you to my artist. His name is Zo Love.
What's up, Zo Love?
Hey, how you doing?
Lorenzo Charles from Mandy, Louisiana.
Hey. Turn up.
So he's actually the first artist I signed to my artist management company. Set Entertainment is more than just a club promoting. It's about event planning. It's about life coaching. It's about teaching one another, empowering one another to grow as people. So when I have my events, that's what I want people to do. I actually take the time to get to know my customers, get to know the people that come into my home. You know what I mean? Because I believe that, you know what I mean, we need to build those relationships.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? It's more than about making a dollar. I threw parties because I enjoy throwing parties, not because of the money. Because once I realized when you start thinking about the money, guess what? You don't do well.
Nope.
So if you go back to doing it because out of the pleasure, everything works and come in line.
Yep. Absolutely. So how'd you guys get connected?
Oh man,
Tell the real story. The truth?
Yeah, I always want the truth.
I had another business partner. Actually plan on coming out with a production studio. Hopefully next year. It was supposed to be this year, but we had a little setback. And I found out my business partner and this man was living in a car.
Oh wow.
So I invited him to my home.
Yeah.
And then I found out he sings, and I feel like he got a talent.
Yeah.
And I just want to push him towards the place that God wants him to be.
Yeah.
Because he got it.
Right.
So you know what I mean? Like, you got to use your talent for the good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
So what do you like to sing?
Man, I love neo soul. I love R&B. I love reggae music, and I also love like pop.
Yeah.
Like, pop is really popping now. Like pop, you can play that in any club, any venue, any atmosphere, and it's gonna rock. If it's a good song, if it's like the lyrics are tight and the production of the instruments and the whole track, if it's tight, anybody can bob to it. So I feel like that's where the money is at. Like that's what's gonna get you to where you want to be in life. You know what I'm saying? Because like pop, it gives everybody a feeling of happiness. You know what I'm saying? It don't make you feel sad. It just gives you it's energy. It's energizing. You know what I'm saying? You can work out to pop. You can dance to pop. You can fall asleep listening to pop.
Yeah, you can.
You know what I'm saying? Because I just love it. Like I've always looked up to artists like Jason Derulo and Miguel and Maxwell. Oh man, that's my dog.
Yeah, I love Maxwell.
That's where I get a lot of my inspiration from. And cats like Usher and that was another one that I love to listen to. What's that cat name? He sings that song. Turn off the lights.
Go ahead, sing it. Go ahead, bless the mic real quick.
Turn down the lights. Turn down the bed. Turn down these voices inside my head.
You can sing. You're right. He does got the
That
talent.
sound cool. I can't think of his name.
Oh yeah, sounds even better when he plays keys.
Yeah.
I love
Plays keys, drum,
guitar, piano, harmonica.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, man, I've never had a lesson on any of the instruments I know how to play.
That's just God gift. That's just period.
God.
Yeah. Turn
Cause
up.
like I grew up singing in the church. I first found out I could sing when I was about 13 years old. I was walking around the house just singing a song that I heard from service, and my cousin walks up to me. He's like, "Man, you can really sing." I was like, "Man, cut it out, man. I'm just, you know what I'm saying, just messing around with the gift." And since then, I just stuck with it. I was like, "All right, this is what I'm gonna do." I love music, and I've been doing it ever since. I first touched the piano when I was around 14 years old. I was a freshman in high school, and there was an old, like, dusty old grand piano sitting in the corner. And I was like, man, I always heard these things, and I always wonder what they sound like live. And so I just went over there and I just started tapping on it, and I was like, wow, this sounds good.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, let me keep on tapping on this thing until I can figure out something that I've heard before. And then I just kept doing it, and then it just grew from there.
Yeah.
Every little thing that I hear, I can pick up with my ears, I can pretty much play it.
Yeah. Cool. I want to give everybody an opportunity. I can't remember because I don't have the number on the screen. You guys, if you guys will have the number from last week, guys, give us a call. You can ask any questions that you want to ask tonight. I sometimes forget that the phone line is sitting over here, but you guys have the option of calling in tonight. I normally have the number up on the 404-462-8182.
Oh, sorry. Dyslexia.
Right, I know. That's why I'm kind of like looking back. So, give us a call in. We were supposed to have one person give us a call in tonight. Mr. Maurice Buster Love, one of the first hype men in the industry in the game. I don't know if you know him. Or you know him?
No, but I love to meet him.
You love to meet him. He's a really cool dude. Really good energy. He's supposed to give us a call and kind of like talk about what he has going on this weekend, which we'll have that posted on the page. He's having a prom night, an adult prom night, where he's going to dance and perform.
What day is that?
I believe it is Sunday.
I might come there after my event.
Yeah,
I'm gonna come support you, brother.
Yeah. I'm
come to my day party. I got you.
Oh yeah, and that's Tank. That's Tank that sing that song. Tank.
Tank. Okay.
Yes.
I love me some Tank. Love me some Tank. Thank you, George. I appreciate that. All right, you guys. The number is 404-474-0080. So don't call that other number I just gave you. That is not the correct number. I normally have the number sitting. Yeah. Hello. Don't call Adele. Y'all can call Adele, and she's gonna be like, but it's me.
It's me.
But you guys, the number is 404-474-0080, and I apologize about that if somebody called the wrong number. Call that number and tell us who answered, because I'm really curious to know. Hopefully it was just like a dial tone or something like that. But yeah, so I'm excited. You guys, thank you so much for coming in tonight.
Appreciate for inviting us.
Absolutely. I want to make sure that we're all sticking together, and that we're all working together and making sure that people have the option to do fun things, cool things, positive things. There's so many that you can go and do so many different things, which I'm not going to talk about the negative things that you can do, because we want to forget about those, but they need fun things to do. Let's see who we got.
We got a caller.
Yes, we do. Hello, and welcome to the Now with Victor Alexander. Who we got? Well, try it again. Whoever that was, give us a call. Give us a call back. We are having a phone technical difficulty. George, want to get that phone? Hello. Welcome to the Now with Victor Alexander. How are you?
What's going on, fellas? It's your boy Buster Boogie Down Love.
What's going on, man? What up?
What's up? What's going on?
You're right on time. Good job. So you must be watching the show.
Yes. First of all, I want to tell you, Vic, I am so proud of you. This is a long time in making that you've been talking about this venture, getting the show together, and I'm so proud of you. Are walking your truth, and you are, and I'm proud of you. You living it, you doing it, you in it right now, in the now.
You know what? Thank you. You know what? Me and Buster Love got to hang out a couple of weeks ago. Was that a month ago? We got to hang out. We went out. We met at one of the after-hour spots here in Atlanta, and we got to just. I met him. I'm sitting there smoking hookah, and I believe in having a bunch of different people around. You were there. I believe in having a bunch of people around me and of different colors and creed and all that stuff. So I had like a couple white guys with me, a black guy, a little Latino guy with me. Everybody looking at us in the little VIP section, like, what the hell is going on? And I'm like, yeah, there's diversity. It's heaven over here. And so he came over here, and he kind of like approached real slowly, trying to figure out like who I was, and why I was just like sitting over there chilling. And then came up and spoke to me, and then we ended up going to opera and then kicking it on stage at opera, which was awesome. And one of the things that made me really, really interested in communicating with Buster Love, and I'm saying it correct, right?
Yes, you are.
Okay, I just want to make sure I gotta give everybody their correct tags and stuff. But opera a lot of times is really kind of, it's kind of, packed, and people don't want to move too much, and they don't want to dance too much, and it's hot.
It's hot.
But he turned that bitch up. He turned it up, as he always does. And I was like, that the gift of being able to just, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it was really cool. So from me, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Yeah. So for me, I wanted to. He's doing this incredible event this coming up weekend, which I know we kind of bombarded you guys a lot with a lot of different events, but everybody has their own different thing that they would feel comfortable in going and doing. So I want to give you options. But Buster Love, I want you to tell us a little bit about what you have going on this week and this weekend, this week. Tell us a little bit about how you got started.
Great.
Let's go with that. Tell us a little bit about how you got started.
Cool. I've been in the entertainment business for like 31 years.
Wow.
With the heterosexual audience before I did that way before I got with our family. But I'm from Miami. For those who don't know, I'm from Miami, and entertainment, like all of us have in common, that's sitting right there in the studio. We are married to the entertainment business. I mean, it comes, that's our passion, that's our drive, that's our motivation, that's our get up and go, so it's and I've been doing this pretty much all my life, with dealing with people. I did a lot for the community in Miami and as well here. I don't brag on it on Facebook or anything, because I do it from my heart.
Yeah.
Points or anything, but I love people. When I see people, I see energy. And people wonder how I can go so long and is to be turned up because it's a natural thing. I think it's a Miami thing too, though. Because growing up, we have our neighbors and best friends around, and we just always turn to each other playing music and dancing. So and like I say, just we're around it with the industry. I'm a talent scout. I put that's like my the events that I do now are to showcase unsigned artists, to use my popularity, my platform to provide people, because you can be good at singing, rapping, dancing, playing the instrument, poetry, but what is the good if nobody don't hear you, nobody don't see you? How could you go further? So I provide my platform with that. So but I have when I moved here 18 years ago, I'm self-made. When I came to Atlanta, female illusionists have hosted everything all over the world. And so I came, with my unique sound and just keeping it real, putting God first, and just being genuine and humble and motivation. I'm a motivator. I'm a pusher. I love to empower people. I love to see people having fun. That's my ultimate high. People having fun by something I did. That's priceless. But I came around and self-made. I pretty much paved the way for myself, and everybody, other guys that have a microphone now, so as a hype man, I broke the monotony with that.
Oh, you got them started, huh? I said you got them started, huh?
I can't hear you.
I said you got them started, huh?
Yeah, I started it. I am the original. I'm the first. So a lot of people don't know how they get to be a hype man. There was no hype man. There was always female illusionists hosted everywhere. But and I got this is something like in Miami before I came to Atlanta. How could I be down weekend with Jermaine Dupri and Trina and Luke and everything that happened in Miami? I was a part of it. I was either talent scout or the coordinator, getting it together, or getting the models and everybody pulling this together. Being the homeless, helping our families, getting my friends to let's put on a show and raise money for this. Let's put on a show. Let's do a benefit show to help these kids get educated. Let's get some. Because right now, because nowadays, there's no more mentors. There are no more mentors. These are young kids trying to educate kids. So everybody's not everybody. The majority of people now are so. What's that word? Synthetic, superficial.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody knows that love is gone. So I feel like I can start with myself and people that share my vision to let's bring the unity back in the community. That's my motto. Everybody know me. I'm about people and I'm about helping people, and let's stop the pushing and shoving and loving and hugging. So, but I paved the way, like I say, and one of my protege is Hype Man Ant-Man. I trained that Hype Man for 5 years. I knew Ant-Man was a teenager in Miami and stuff, and I always seen something in him, and that I told him, I said, I'm gonna take you under my wing, and I'm gonna, you got something that God gave me to get to discernment. I see it, and I'm gonna, make it grow. I'm gonna help mold it. And when he moved up here, took him everywhere, introduced all the promoters, and he would be shy, get on the mic, but just a little pushing and a little motivation. Now he attacked the mic like a pit bull. I'm proud of him that he's has won last year promoter of the year, 2-time MC, went for Black Teen Awards. That is. Okay,
all right.
But all these years I've always been a part of everything. But this is the year I took because God said this is the year. There's plenty of times everybody say, why don't you do your own? Why don't you this? You help this club with this. You help the people with. Why don't you get your own thing? And my mentor that moved here motivated me. So I said this year I'm gonna do my monthly parties and I'm gonna do my annual party. I had my first kickoff for my monthly party, and that's called Whip, Beat, and Snatch for the Runway. It's a hair and fashion show that I showcase unsigned artists singing, rapping, and everything. I had that already. This year launches my annual event, which is I'm gonna bring the adult prom experience here in Atlanta. I'm kicking it off this Sunday.
Let's
never been to a prom.
Let's talk about that a little bit.
About bringing unity.
Bust a love.
Yes, sir.
So let's talk about that a little bit. So how did you decide to do the prom? How did you decide to do that? How did you come up with that idea?
Well, it's a 15-year-old idea, and each time I tried, I wanted to do it with certain people that I thought that I had my interest in some type of way. I see that they don't share the same vision I did for years. So, over the years, this with my popularity now, with the cross audience that I have and the support that I have, and it's just now is the time. So, and I figured that's a way to bring unity. If you get people to make something fun, and people love old school. Old school feels so good, and people love old school. That's what the program's really based on. I got a live band, and I got unsigned artists in and out of town. I have you guys booked there.
Yes, I will. I'll be there. I'm gonna show out a little bit for you. I'll show out a little bit for you.
I'm gonna come show my support too.
So we're making sure all the entertainers in the show, they're doing the best hits of the 80s and 90s. They rap, they got to do whatever they want to rap, as long as it's an old school 80s, out of the 80s and 90s beat, instrumental. But I got Jasmine Bonet, the legendary Jasmine Bonet, performing there as well. But I got a group, they just called, that's why it was taking me so long, Vic. They had called me like minutes before I was supposed to call. They come out of town, they're a hot dance group, so I was getting them on the roster. So I'm looking forward to just bringing energy, in the community. Everybody having fun, and it's early because I got to work as well. So it's from 9 to 12, just enough time for everybody to go to their favorite late night spots here in Atlanta. But
all right, so you said it's from 9 to 12, and where is it located?
Yes, all Virgos get in free. I'm a Virgo, so I want all my Virgo sisters and brothers to come on in. And I know we're perfectionists and we love to have fun. So come on down, even if you want to be a party show, my number, everything's all over Facebook, with the information if you want to be a part of that showcase. But we have a hot show for you. And I would like you to come through, brother. I didn't get your name, your artist.
Oh, Zolove.
Zolove.
Zolove. Z-O, love with 2 E's.
Zolove.
Yes, and I'll make sure that I get his information over to you and make sure you guys connect.
Yeah, Buster, I would definitely like to work with you too, because we have a same mindset on a lot of things that I'm trying to do for Atlanta too. Like, I want to do more than just throw a party. I want to entertain. I want to bring on dancers, because I got friends who are dancers. I got friends who sing. I actually started taking up acting last year, so I want to bring all of that to Atlanta. I want to showcase all our talent, because we are very diverse. Right. We do more than just throw a party.
Yeah, that's exactly what this whole thing with the prom night is and stuff, because I'm performing as well. It's just everybody just a freedom to and it's entertainment, because everything with the plus and everything is awesome with all the plus. Because I still with all the promoters, but you have to work with them eventually. So I don't, I keep all the drama. I keep let it stay that way, and I respect everybody as what they're doing as business, and like that's the whole reason I'm doing that, because it's something for everybody to enjoy themselves. With all the other bits that's going on, with all the other promoters, it's good. That's what I wanted to do it on a Sunday night and make it a reachable price. Because like my brother was saying, it's not about the money. It's about people having a good time, entertaining them.
Yeah.
And that's what I wanted to do it early. So I'm just glad to that I'm celebrating my birthday. I'm glad that God has blessed me to see the light of another day. That I'm blessed with you brothers sitting there in the studio to meet you guys and everything and stuff. And I'm proud of you brothers too, still on the same thing. And I see our true blue, our true blonde, just from watching this you guys in the studio, is that we share God in common.
Absolutely.
That we give Him the praise and glory that we're here, we're able to do these things, and I see you guys are talking about being home. And brother, I'm a light-skinned brother. You nailed it. You nailed it. It could have been said no better.
Right.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you.
All right, so Bust a Love, real quick. So just tell us again one more time. Our time is winding up a little bit, and I kind of wanted to just recap what everybody has going on this weekend. Just tell us where your event is, what time it is, and then how they can get in contact with you and get the flyers and all of that.
Sunday night. It's going on Sunday night. It's going on Sunday night from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. 2800 Hamilton Road. It's the event center right there. It's huge. We got 3 rooms, and it's open to all brothers and sisters. And that's Sunday night. You already know Friday and Saturday. That's after hours, Thursday night entertainment from 3 to 7 a.m. in the morning. I'm there. Because when all clubs close, everybody gonna end up coming to see everybody anyway.
Okay. So what should they wear?
My ATL, my brother Hype Man, Ant Man, and everybody that's doing their thing for Pride. I'm wishing that everybody that's here, y'all be careful. Y'all look out for one another and be safe. And don't let each other drive.
All right, Bust a Love. Okay. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for calling in and being right on time. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Vic. I appreciate you, man, and much more love and success to you. You know I got your back.
Thank you. You know I got yours. Talk to you a little later.
All right, y'all be easy.
Nice talking to you, brother. Be blessed.
All right. So, you guys, let's go ahead and recap a little bit about what you got going on this weekend.
Hey guys, so this is Tyson Adonis. Some of you know me as. I have a day party going on Sunday, 6 until, with exotic dances and all that good stuff. So please come through and support, show love, and all that. Thank you.
All right, what time does it start?
It starts at 6.
And what time's it in?
It goes until we pretty much have the venue until about 12, and so we're projecting people to start heading out to their things around 9, 10, 11, something like that. So
cool. Well, I'll be in the building for that too. Turning up, I'll be all over the place a little bit. And what you got going on this weekend? All
right, don't forget Friday I'm at Sutra Lounge from 10 p.m. until 3 a.m. With AC, who does opera every Thursday, and we know we got Steve Crangroove Entertainment, the mastermind behind the After Hours. Everybody know who he is, so make sure y'all come check us out. It won't be no price gouging. It'll probably be $10 all night, so just come through. And then Saturday I have the pool party. TBA, hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, Cedric Cantrell, Said Entertainment, or you could text me at 404-590-0233. And that night I have a big ass house party. It goes down. Last year I had over 600 people, so I invited about 1,500. So it's going down. It's free with a bottle. So if you don't bring a bottle, just pay the $10.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's nothing you're gonna spend more than that at the club.
Right.
It ain't about the money, it's just about principle.
Right. Absolutely.
Want to make sure that everybody have a good time all night long. And then on Sunday night, it's the day party from 3 o'clock until 9. And I'm definitely gonna hit up Buster's prom, because Camerton Road, that's not far from my crib, so that's on the way out. So I'll definitely be in the party, and I'm gonna bring my artist Love out there to come perform for you.
All right, cool.
Maybe at one.
All right, you guys. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning into the Now with Victor Alexander. I appreciate you guys. I know that you have other options for places to go view and watch, and shows to watch. And I thank you for choosing to spend your time with me. All of the different people who have been on today, I will have all of their events posted on the Facebook pages, the web pages. So make sure that you are following the Now with Victor Alexander on Facebook. I have 2 Facebook pages, Victor L. Alexander, and I have Victor Alexander. Snapchat is Get It Wet 2014. And, I asked him I should change it, and that's what it is. Get It Wet 2014. #1 Victor 2009 on Instagram. You guys, make sure you follow and check me out. Make sure you're subscribing. Make sure that you are getting the notifications, because it's always something. I'll be at all these events this weekend. So if you see me, just say hey, and we can take a picture. We can take a Snapchat. Let's do a shot. I'm all about it. All right, you guys, enjoy the Pride weekend. Enjoy your holiday weekend. Everybody be safe. I'm going to tell you, don't drive drunk.
Amen.
If you feel that you are a little intoxicated, just leave the car parked. Take Uber. I can't. I've totaled a car before. It's not worth it. It is not worth it. So make sure you guys come out and support this weekend. It's going to be a fun weekend. We're going to have a really, really good time. I'm gonna post different events where I'm gonna be performing this weekend, and where Adonis Tyson will be performing this weekend, and it's gonna be a good week. So everybody, take care and make sure you're following those pages. All right. One.
God bless.
Yeah.